By definition, gentrification is simply the process of renovating or improving a neighborhood so that it conforms to middle-class taste. But in reality, it's more complex than that.
I was born in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. I was raised in Bushwick. I purchased my home 12 years ago. It was an amazing moment. It's part of the American dream.
How has gentrification impacted you and the decision to buy a home 12 years ago?
It's impacted both in the negative and the positive.
The positive, crime has gone down in her neighborhood. The negative, property values have gone up dramatically.
When it comes to property value, we've increased about $350,000, so that hurts.
Property value doesn't really sound very bad, but when you're not looking to sell or refinance your house because you're a part of the community and you want to stay in the community, it's not a good thing. When we were looking around to buy a property, we found this house and it was an amazing house. And we went through the property tax history and the taxes were about $2,500. But now, 4 years later, my property taxes are over $6,000.
Native New Yorkers like Jessica Franco and Dharma Diaz, who have saved enough to finally buy a home in the neighborhoods they grew up in, are now struggling to keep them. Even those who inherited a home, the only generational wealth their family could pass down, now worry they could lose it all.
My father's family worked on the Panama Canal. My father was a Vietnam vet. He got the house and everything, gave it to me. I work for the city, and I had to work extra hours. I have to consider having a second job or have a side hustle to do. And it's tough, it's not easy.
Just to keep the home that your father already paid for.
Yeah.
Unless you're able to leverage your assets and your wealth, unless you have the ability to do that, gentrification and development, is a moving freight train. There's no way for you to stop it in a city like New York.
Lou Cespedes is a property manager and architect in Brooklyn.
I'm considered a gentrifier in a way.
But one who has tried to be mindful of those who deal with the true cost of gentrification.
My purpose now is to help homeowners understand their properties and become property literate so that they can make the right decisions about, how to move forward without fear.
For The Race, I'm Alicia Nieves.